Welcome back to Water the Possibilities in Your Pocket Change, your YouTube destination for coin collecting basics and numismatics of the 21st century. If you're new here, please subscribe. We're trying to reach 600 subscribers by the 23rd of March to celebrate 2 years on YouTube. And the historical water record indicates that we are nearing our goal. So please subscribe, hit that like button, and thanks for watching. In today's video, we'll take a look at some classic designs on modern 24 karat fractional gold. Let's dive in. Did you know that some of America's presidents did not have a wife? In 2007, the United States Mint would begin the presidential $1 coin series, which honored our nation's presidents on circulating $1 coins. As part of this program, the Mint would issue 1/2 ounce 24 karat gold coins, honoring each president's spouse. These were known as the first spouse gold coins, and they were the first ever fractional 24 karat gold coins issued by the United States Mint. These coins would be produced at the West Point Mint in proof and uncirculated finishes, and they would have a $10 face value. However, not every president had a wife at the time of his service. So the Presidential $1 Coin Act of 2005 contained a provision for the continuity of the first spouse coin program in the event that the president served without a first spouse. This provision called for a gold coin to be issued bearing an obverse design emblematic of liberty, as represented on a United States coin issued during the president's period of service. And the reverse of the coin would contain an image emblematic of the themes of that president. This continuity provision first came into play with our third president, Thomas Jefferson, who had been widowed for 19 years before he became president. He served 2 terms from 1801 to 1809. The image selected for the obverse of the first spouse gold coin, known as Jefferson's Liberty, appeared on the draped bust half cent from 1800 to 1808. This design was originally executed by the Mint's chief engraver, Robert Scott. However, for the 2007 gold coin, the image was resculpted by Phoebe Hemphill. Inscriptions included Liberty, Third Presidency, 1801 to 1809, In God We Trust, and 2007. The reverse of the coin depicts Thomas Jefferson's monument located on the grounds of his Monticello estate. Inscribed on the coin is Jefferson's epitaph, which he wrote near the end of his life. It states, "Here was buried Thomas Jefferson, author of the Declaration of American Independence, of the Statute of Virginia for Religious Freedom, and the father of the University of Virginia. Born April 2nd, 1743, O.S., died July 4th, 1826. Additional inscriptions include United States of America, E pluribus unum, $10, 1/2 ounce, and 4/9 fine gold. It was designed and sculpted by Charles Vickers. The proof and uncirculated options each had a mintage limit of 20,000. The proof coin would have a mintage of 19,815, and the uncirculated coin would have a mintage of 19,823, leaving both of these coins just shy of their maximum mintage of 20,000 each. In 2008, the continuity provision would come into play once again, but this time with 2 presidents, the 7th and the 8th. The 7th president, Andrew Jackson, was widowed shortly before he took office. He would serve 2 terms from 1829 to 1837. The image selected for his first spouse coin known as Jackson's Liberty, is a reproduction of the cap bust lettered edge half dollar, minted from 1807 to 1836. Inscriptions include In God We Trust, 1829, 1837, 2008, and 7th Presidency. It was designed by United States Mint engraver John Reich. The reverse of the coin is emblazoned with an image of Old Hickory, a war hero who led a force of approximately 4,000 troops against the British Army at the Battle of New Orleans. Inscriptions include Old Hickory, United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, $10, 1/2 ounce, and 4/9 fine gold. It was designed by Justin Coons and sculpted by Don Everhart. They had a mintage limit of 40,000 across all product options. The proof coin had a final mintage of 7,684, and the uncirculated coin had a final mintage of 4,609. The continuity provision was used for the third time with the very next president, the 8th president, Martin Van Buren. He had been widowed for nearly 2 decades before serving a single term from 1837 to 1841. The obverse design for his first spouse coin, known as Van Buren's Liberty, appeared on the Liberty-seated dime between 1837 and 1891. Inscriptions include 8th Presidency, 1837 to 1841, In God We Trust, and 2008. It was originally executed by United States Mint engraver Christian Gobrecht. The reverse of the coin bears an image of a young Van Buren at the tavern operated by his family in the town of Kinderhook, New York. Inscriptions include United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, $10, 1/2 ounce, and 4/9 fine gold. It was designed by Thomas Cleveland and sculpted by Jim LeCarrots. These coins would have a mintage limit of 40,000 across all product options. The proof coin would have a final mintage of 6,807, and the uncirculated coin would have a final mintage of 3,826. The fourth and final time that the continuity provision would be put into place was with our 15th president, James Buchanan. After the death of his fiancée, he vowed to never marry and remained a lifelong bachelor. He served one term as president from 1857 to 1861. The obverse for his first spouse gold coin, known as Buchanan's Liberty, was a reproduction of the Liberty Head quarter eagle that was minted from 1840 to 1907. Inscriptions include 1857, 1861, 2010, In God We Trust, and 15th Presidency. It was originally executed by United States Mint engraver Christian Gobrecht. The reverse of the coin depicts the future president as a boy, working as a bookkeeper in his family's small country store. Inscriptions include United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, $10, 1/2 ounce, and 4/9 fine gold. It was designed by David Westwood and sculpted by Joseph Mena. These coins had a mintage limit of 20,000 across all product options. The final mintage for the proof coin was 7,110, and the final mintage for the uncirculated coin was 5,162. These coins, like all of the coins in the First Spouse Gold Coin series, would come housed in a highly lacquered, exquisite hardwood box. with a rich brown, almost burgundy-like felt lining, accompanied by a certificate of authenticity. And they would come packaged in a rich gold-foiled outer box. The first spouse gold coins, which accompanied the presidential dollars from 2007 to 2016, and then again in 2020, were produced for 42 different presidencies. However, 4 of those presidents didn't have a wife, and that would create a 4-coin subset that celebrated those presidents with classical coinage designs from their era of service. And while it was easier to collect 4 half-ounce gold coins compared to 42, only one of those coins, Jefferson's Liberty, nearly reached its mintage limit in both proof and uncirculated finishes, while the other 3 coins failed to reach even half of the mintage of Jefferson's Liberty. In 2026, we are celebrating the best of the mint gold coins with classical designs as part of the semi-quincentennial celebration, only one of which will be a first in 24-karat gold. However, in 2007, 2008, and 2010, the mint gave us 4 classic designs produced in 24-karat gold for the first and only time. So if you're looking for classic designs in gold, then don't overlook the first spouse gold coin series and the low mintage half-ounce 24-karat gold liberties it provided. If you learned something, hit that like button and share this video out. Leave a comment in the comment section below and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell icon so you will be notified of future videos. And always remember to ask yourself, what are the possibilities in your pocket change?